back. Today we're going to be installing a Stebel air horn on my M109. And I picked up this Stebel air horn on Amazon, but you can pick it up anywhere. We're also going to need to get some sort of wiring kit and a little mounting bracket. I'm going to be installing this underneath the right side cover. And so I went and I found a little kit on the M109 Riders forum for installing this underneath the right side cover. It comes with the wiring, comes with a little air hose, and a little mounting bracket that we're going to need in order to install this properly on the M109. I'll put links to the description where you can pick up this kit if you're interested. And yeah, with that, let's go out to my bike and let's see how this is going to work. Alright, so this is going to be my before. This is the horn, what it sounds like before installing the steeple. Alright, next we're going to need to take off the seat and all of these covers off of the side. So let me just go ahead and do that, and we'll just kind of show the after effect. Our first step is to take a gas tank off, and to take that off you loosen this bolt right that was in here. Then we loosen up this plug here, and this plug here in the front, and then we should be able to pull it right off. Alright, so I removed these two bolts on that side, and I was able to get this front cover right off. So I was able to just kind of pull it. These little connectors here just kind of clip on around the frame, like here and underneath in here. So you're just going to kind of wiggle it and pull that out of there in order to get that off. Alright, next we're going to want to take off these two 10mm socket radiator bolts. There's one here and there's one on the other side. So just get a 10mm socket and you should be able to pull those off. Alright, now pulling back the radiator, you can see right in here, this is the horn right here. So that's the factory default horn. And so what we need to do is we need to get that clip off of there, this one right here. Need to pull that clip off. Alright, at this point I'm snaking the wiring harness through the battery, underneath the frame here, just right underneath, slipping it through down here and pulling it up right here up by the radiator. So this is my wiring harness coming right down here underneath and then up and under right to the battery. The next step I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to connect this red and black, those male connectors, into the connector that's inside there for the radiator. Now it's, not the radiator, for the horn, idiot. Behind the radiator. Now it's going to be really hard for you to see it because it's really hard for me to see it. But you can see wires in the connector coming off the horn. One looks like it's orange, the other one looks like it's black and blue. So my red wire needs to go into the orange and my black needs to go into the black. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, now that I've got that connected, now I need to connect this other end to the horn, the stock horn. So the way I have this configuration going, the stock horn is going to be blaring as well as the Stebel horn. So we're going to have double horn power. So I need to connect this side back to the stock horn. Now I'm on the throttle side, and so the connector closest to me should be the ground, so that should be the black, and the one furthest away from me should be where the power, where the red goes. So black on throttle side, red on clutch side. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, the next step is going to be to set up the bracket, wiring, and the air hose on the Stebel horn. So this is the mounting bolt that comes with the Stebel horn, and you want to use this bracket. It has two expanded holes in it. One is closer to the angle and one is further away. You want to connect this to the one that's the expanded hole that's closer. Inside the Stebel air horn kit, it has this little black adapter. You just want to push that on. Inside the kit that I got from the M109 Riders guy, has this little hose, so you're going to want to connect that air hose to it. You're also going to want to connect these two wires, and this goes to the positive, obviously, on the Stebel horn, and the black goes to the negative. And we'll take a look in see how that connects to the relay next. Now for the relay, it comes with a standard hole size, but the mounting screw that came in our kit is a little too big to fit in that hole. So I'm going to need to get a drill and expand this hole a little bit in order for the mounting bolt to fit on it. Alright, now at this point I need to take off this side cover here because this is where we're actually going to be mounting the horn. So it's not as easy as it says. I've already pre-pulled all of the screws and everything. So this has to come off. And this bolt right here is where we're going to mount the Stebel horn. So I run my wiring down here, and I'm going to loosen up and take off that bolt. So this is what that looks like. I bolted it on here, got the horn back in here mounted. I got the air hose running up to the back of the seat, and I'm going to get some zip ties. I'm going to zip this in. I'm going to zip all the wiring in, and that's going to be about it at this point. I'm going to test it, make sure it works, and then I'm going to put all the parts back together again. Alright, I ran into a little snag yesterday. I guess I was missing a part. In some people's Stebel horns, it comes with an inline fuse wire, and mine didn't have that. Inside the kit I got, it comes with these extra connectors that you're supposed to add onto that fuse wire, the inline fuse, but I just don't have that. And I went looking at Home Depot for something, but I didn't really find anything, so I just picked up the wire, and I'm going to try it straight without a fuse, and hopefully this will work out. Alright, now this is how the wiring configuration works for here. I've got the red wire that comes out of the horn, and that goes right into the top here. I believe that's number 87. My number could be a little bit off, but it goes in the top section of the relay. The black wire coming out of the horn, that's at ground, so I'm just grounding it right here where I'm connecting my bracket. That's just what I decided to do. Now the red wire coming from the stock horn, that's going to go into pin 85 on the relay, and the black wire from the stock horn, that's going to number 86. Now on the bottom here, this is where I was supposed to have the inline fuse that I don't currently have. I just got a straight wire that I'm snaking up, and I'm running right to my battery. So I got that on the positive terminal of the battery, and let's see how this thing works. Alright, powered it on. Let's see how this works. Oh boy, is that nice and loud. My goodness. Alright, that's scaring the shit out of me. So, now I just have to put all my panels back on and put Humpty Dumpty back together again. I just got all my side panels back on. I'm going to use some electrical tape and just cover that up a little bit to help keep moisture out. But that's going to be about it.